I got in trouble about 7 or 8 years ago when I used the term value added in a business meeting. Nobody was interested in adding value unless it contributed to the bottom line. That's how modern business is run. And there are plenty of failed businesses to prove it. We hear a lot about we the people, but does anyone know who they are? Is it you and I, or is it anybody who happens to stroll in across the border? Whenever you try to include everyone, someone is always excluded. Currently, the Supreme Court is trying to figure it all out. Is it about being born here or not? We the people means more than being treated like cattle. We're trying to live a life here. If you're in relationship with others, then you're in community. And if you're in community, then there's a mechanism to be represented in this country. But not everybody is in community and not everybody is included. Currently, we have groups knitting themselves together to be we the people. Getting in on that is like getting in on the ground floor of freedom. It's the best kind of value added we can imagine. Welcome. Welcome to Conservative Coffee Hour. I'm Stanley Smith. In most things, there's a meaning, an understanding, and an interpretation. Birthright citizenship, as addressed in the 14th Amendment of the US Constitution, is one of those issues. On first reading of the amendment, we can see how one could view it as meaning everyone born in the US is a citizen. But if you keep reading, it says, except aliens and foreigners. That seems pretty clear. President Trump said this week that the amendment was for the babies of slaves. That seems to kind of muddy the waters. At a certain point, my brain kind of goes numb on the whole issue. It's like the which comes first, the chicken of the or the egg question. We're sovereign beings wherever we're born. That was the premise of We the People. Under the jurisdiction of someone sounds kind of offensive to us. Constitutional expert Paul Engel says that it could sound offensive, but we have given some of our rights to the state so they can run the country. And that's the jurisdiction they're talking about, the jurisdiction of the government to perform certain functions on our behalf. It's our collective will. It has to operate and have some foundational principles. It's all about being in community with each other. Being in community means we can't be in community with everyone. Seeing that every community is represented is what the Constitution is all about. That's what's being debated right now in the Supreme Court. Here in Illinois and elsewhere around the country, many small groups formed during the pandemic. Groups are being vetted now as possible candidates to reestablish the foundational principles in this country. Similar to the Tea Party on the right and the progressive movement on the left, there's always a reforming and regrouping of community going on. And that affects representation, policy, and our national destiny. Currently in Illinois, the Illinois General Assembly is one such group, and we will be settling the state of Illinois in mid-June. We will be joining our neighboring states, establishing a community of people as a platform for the reestablishment of governing principles. In many ways, we are living in a which came first, the chicken or the egg reality. The Constitution is not here to answer that question. It's here to recognize we all have a different answer. And we can discern good governance and policy in community together. It's not a top down or bottom up because we, the people, well, we're the top. So it's always top down, regardless of where you're born. If you would like to join us at Conservative Coffee Hour is every Saturday at 10 a.m. Central Time on Zoom. I will include my email in the description of this video. Be happy to send you an invitation. And I look forward to seeing you very, very soon.